Alright guys, so today I want to show you how you can get infinite mana and infinite card draws with pretty much any color that you want mixed with blue. It is even more broken than stacking greater mana regen because you can get any color that you want. So blue-red is viable, blue-black, blue-green, blue-white. So whatever spells you have that you want to use and spam, you will be able to do so. As you can see right now, I am just spamming one single key, and I have infinite mana and infinite draw. So this is super powerful. Keep in mind the numbers you see here are not very high because with this current setup, I'm just testing mechanics, and I do not have high gear score. Alright, so the thing is that Spellstorm is even more broken than we thought. For 30 seconds, when you cast a sorcery, you gain a storm counter up to a maximum of 3. Sorceries cost 1 colorless less for each storm counter you have. For some reason, when you cast this fast enough, or I don't know the interaction with something here, it not only removes 1 generic mana from the spell, but it also removes the actual color cost of the spell. So it is super easy to spam, and yeah, it is super easy to spam all your spells. They basically cost nothing, especially combined with Alchemic Thaumaturge. And you will... Oh, not only spells, okay? Not only sorceries, but also creatures. So you could cast, say, for example, Gelwin Griffin, which is also really powerful right now. And it would reduce the cost of this card as well. So Spellstorm, if you have it and you have blue, please play with it before it gets fixed. So this is how we're reducing the cost of our spells. Thought Cadence, as always, for the draw. So when pretty much everything gets fixed in terms of drawing. So Glint currently is bugged and gives you 7 cards instead of 1. So we use it right now. But when it gets fixed, you will probably have to play with Thought Cadence a little bit more and like alternate between sorcery, enchantment, sorcery, creature, so that you always draw. We have Concentrate here for even more draw. We have our little Thaumaturge here for our less mana cost. And then you use whatever you want, alright? So these are the 5 cards that you want in your deck if you want to be able to spam any color. And then everything else is just whatever you want, alright? So Spellstorm, Thought Cadence, Concentrate, Glint, and Alchemic Thaumaturge, and whatever else. Okay, this is for the cards. And then for the equipment, the most important piece here is going to be Attire of the Dark Wanderer. Because you cast so fast, always with a full hand, you stack lesser mana regen, and this gives you a good amount of mana regen. Also, when you start your combo, you want to start with your Spark Charge as well, so that you get a little boost of mana regen, and you can get going and getting this Attire of the Dark Wanderer stacking. Everything else is whatever you want. It doesn't matter. In terms of artifacts, I really like Draconic Flux because it deals with Reflect. It gives you dragons. It does a big amount of damage when they spawn. So Draconic Flux is really nice. Everything else is whatever you want. I mean, even Draconic Flux, you could use whatever else you want. It will not break the build, but I found that this one seems to be the best one overall. Blooming Totem I really like because they spawn a lot of health globes whenever you cast spells, and we know our deck is full of spells. So at level 20, every spell, depending on the number of sorceries you have in your deck, will spawn a health globe. And you can do some pretty busted things with the health globes right now. You can spawn like 100 zombies, you can spawn 100 saplings and stuff like that. But haven't found a way to really abuse it yet because every way I seem to go, we seem to be having some limitation within the game in terms of hard cap or like a soft cap. But eventually I'll get going with this one. Class doesn't matter, traits don't matter, and yeah, this is basically it, guys. You need to use these 5 cards with whatever else you want, and you need to use this here, Attire of the Dark Wanderer. So that was pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time.